Hello guys and welcome back to episode 14 of Shadow Empire. It is time for our new 4th Infantry Division to start moving out. It will of course be a little while before it is in position to actually assist here. I was at war with these guys for a long time, and I didn't attack them and they didn't attack me.
Let's go.
Now this is mostly because most of these infantry on my side are junk.
Objective lost.
Yup. But that's fine, because fighting will now improve their stats. And I am also now going to start stockpiling extra guards 3 to replace those GIs. So all these regiments are old regiments full of GIs. So some losses will be fine. I still think that there's a lot of GIs out there, so I'm not going to obsolete them just yet.
Engaging enemy.
Okie dokie.
Engaging enemy. Mission successful.
Wow, they just caved. Ouch. Well, that's brutal. Apparently there's a tank here. Get him.
Attack formation.
Oh, it's the one with the energy lance.
Mission accomplished.
Be careful with which unit I attack with so I can keep pushing this line.
Do it now.
I lost a tank! I actually lost a tank. I actually spent all my men as well, so I actually don't have the resources to build some spares. That's okay, I'll build some replacements. I'm sure that a 4-strength tank unit can still hold out. Ooh, surrenders.
Mission accomplished.
Brutal. Do you need help? Let's send in the infantry.
Engaging enemy. Mission successful.
Yeah, so these guys have not got a hope in hell. As my front line rolls forward. I'm wondering whether they've got a city. That's the only thing. I'm wondering if these guys have got a city or whether they're just standard troops. I could find out with a spy card.
Copy that.
Success! I can't fail. It's 47 and I have plus 47. 2 spies will be enough to see everything.
Copy that.
Critical success, sweet. 2 spies there too. Okay, we'll see all of that next turn. Yeah, these guys will... It was never a mistake to just hold these guys in position because they will not be able to push. Because the standard GIs are garbage.
Get out!
It is, dying... Gaining experience or dying both benefit the squad. Sad to say. I had to save my evil wasps for tanks. But we have our new
Copy that.
our new regiment that we've just
Copy
built,
that.
which we know has nothing.
Copy that.
We can give them some extras,
Copy that.
extra priestly goods.
Copy that.
Keeps readiness up.
Copy that.
This guy's got a shadow priest. This unit here, I think I will actually no, I won't. I'll hold the evil wasps and the anti-grav lift in my pocket for now. Just so that I can put it where it's needed most. See here, yellow supply. That means I'm reaching the end of the supply chain on this side as well. How much would it be to bring the dirt road this way? 96, okay. And here I have to avoid these mountains because they're just so expensive to actually build on. 120, okay. Alright, I built some extra roads that I just must have, but I've got to watch my industrial points carefully because of my construction projects. We're going to be building for a while. I actually don't need... So normally it'd be in a mad rush to get soil demetallization, but I don't need it because of all the metal I could possibly extract from these ruins. So that just leaves me really escalating the amount of industrial points I'm generating, so then I can escalate the amount of metal I'm extracting from these ruins, and indeed artifacts. Interestingly, if I keep pulling cloning machines out of the ground, I might actually be able to outpopulate everyone else. But that doesn't mean that I can allow the super regime to just take the whole map, because he'll just win on map points. Which is unfortunate. God, look at him go. Once you've had spies in someone, you can actually see their progress. Look, you can see he's made it all the way to here now. if you guys have played, those of you who have played this will know, the reason why we've got to have these walls is because if you don't have these kind of walls, what will happen is the AI will just go straight past and it will just run around your territory, even though they should die of having no supply. They have infinite supply, so they just run through your territory, just running around like an idiot, cutting off your supply chains everywhere. You can't afford to ever let the enemy get behind you. Ever. Because the rules don't apply to them. It does apply to major regimes, though. If a major regime sends a load of units in, and you just make a wall around your base, if they're cut off from the rest of their territory, they will run out of supply very quickly and disappear. Alright, they've moved, so I can continue with my land clearance here. Crisis of Passion. The high-speed machine gun is here. We also found a cortical simulator. Another gravitonic collector. Not what I wanted. A great card if you needed power, which I don't. Ooh, Ancient Depot. This could result in some great artifacts, or it could result in total garbage. And another militia project. Militia project.
Yes, sir.
What it does is it increases the militia points in a town by 1 per turn. When you get it to level 3, it increases it by 3 per turn, obviously. That is potentially enough to have your militancy rise, even though you have a massive standing army. Oh look, it's the super regime is like right here. Oh wow, the city for this guy is there. Completely surrounded by the super regime. So yeah, there's no way I can get that. And look at that, this AI has left this town completely undefended. So the super regime can just walk right in and take it. I have full spy coverage on this guy, so I can see all of his units. And he's got nothing in there. So literally, the super regime can just drive a buggy in and take it. And this is what I mean by all the AIs in the game are working against you. So this AI is literally doing things that are contrary to his survival because it's going to help this guy. Or at least that's how it always works out. So you end up with guys feeding themselves to the you have miners that end up feeding themselves to major regimes that aren't you. It is frustrating. I need to build a couple of tanks because I need spares. Try and use as few resources as possible at the moment.
Do it now.
Nice.
Mission accomplished.
So unfortunately, I think the Nemesis regime here is just going to walk in there and take that. In fact, probably the only reason why it's been spared this long is because I was fighting it.
Do it now. Mission accomplished.
Nice. Okay, this is going to be a struggle, though most of these units are actually horribly crippled. Poor GIs.
Mission successful.
Wow, we won. We won in exchange for some GIs that we wanted gone anyway.
Attack formation. Mission successful.
Okay, I can't push up here because I'd create a hole. Things are coming to a boil here, and by that I mean that this Major regime is now on my doorstep. And ironically, this city here is probably going to give them a nice spot to keep them supplied on the front line. Oh wow, we found rares here. Sadly, I don't think that this city would be able to really, because it's not integrated, and I have really no way of integrating it. I'm not really sure what to do because I know I'm basically doomed. Through circumstances outside of my control. He's already 20 points ahead in victory score now, because he's expanding so fast. As soon as he killed Nebelstadt, he just took everything from them. He got Friedland early. The other regime that wasn't near either of us, that was just playing fairly, is behind me. Yeah, I think with the start I got, I'm not sure that there's any real way for me to come back here. I need a road down here as well. This way. I can't afford to waste too many points on it. Okay, these militia regiments are not... their morale is not high enough to attack. I really need to bring these light tanks up there. Which I guess I can do. Well, it's not that we've played badly. It's just that our enemy has just had choice, juicy other major regimes to just consume. And I can't really expand anymore now. Now I really do have no choice but to build up my infrastructure. That is something that the AI never has to worry about. I think as soon as Warshans hits 50 points, I'll just lose. Because percentage of planet is not something I can do easily.
Understood.
Yes, they're actually about to integrate, so we'll work with them.
Yes, sir.
We can upgrade these things. Right now I have a lot of resources tied up. It's a shame because I think I played really well actually, considering the situation. But that unstoppable juggernaut is coming for me. I can only presume that it's just going to walk in there and take that. Which is going to mean even more population controlled by the major regime. By the Nemesis regime. I think I can get down here and take Galt. I'm just concerned about the distance when I haven't even got rail infrastructure in place yet. Oh. I suppose realistically the best way to hurt this regime would be to do it myself, but he's quite a bit ahead of me technologically. If you thought my light tanks devastated minor regime units, you wait until you see what laser tanks with polymer armor do to my light tanks. They will turn my tanks into tinfoil. Although I'm not sure if polymer armor is particularly better than steel armor, it's a lot lighter, which means those units can attack a lot more. But laser weapons are definitely a lot better than high velocity weapons or howitzers. Okay, he attacked and he lost. Physical storage research complete. Hey, metal soil filtration. This is a technology that you would want really early on. Wasps. Lots and lots of wasps. That metal soil filtration just basically lets you conjure metal out of nothing. But we have lots of ruins to actually recycle, so... that is not necessarily something that we need to worry about. Okay, my barracks is finished. My new truck stop is on its way. Excuse me. I guess what I need to do now is I mean, I could raise more units for the push here. The thing is, to take this, it's not just a matter of just going down there and taking it. It's also a matter of... oh yeah, look. Now that this guy's running out of units, the super regime is just moving in for the kill. And there's no real reason to move in. Like, there's nothing stopping them. There's nothing there. He's just leaving the city. The city is just being left alive because obviously I'm still fighting them, but they're running out. I don't know if the AI is that smart, but that is what a player would do if they had such an overwhelming advantage.
Do it now! Mission accomplished.
Off you go, boys. Might as well, probably surrender. Yep. Yeah, look, now I'm forming a front line with this guy. As soon as he cleans this up, I'll have a cohesive front line with him, and he'll probably declare on me. Or she will declare on me. Light tanks. How far onto the front line can I actually raise them? Pretty far. Let's raise another tank brigade here. I should be able to dive in and take that. Alright guys, hit him. Hit him with everything we've got. Try and do as much damage as possible.
Mission accomplished.
I'm gonna have to put the squeeze on here. My new Mark III whirlwinds. I lost a couple there. Plenty of spare guards Mark III for replacing the GIs in these units.
Let's go.
But we might as well use them to fight. There's no point in just binning them.
Get out.
Yeah, GIs are ending up dead. And that's okay. What I should do is free up this tank. Let's rearrange the front line. Can anyone move into that gap? No. Rearrange the front line so it's infantry down here, and then move the tank up onto the front line where it can then do damage for me and help me push. But man, it's I have all the space I need, I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to build up the necessary infrastructure. This city is ready to grow.
Aye, aye, sir.
But it's gonna be a little while.
Aye, aye, sir.
These two things are the most important. Bureaucratic office to start generating more tech points, and the truck station to extend supplies. Yep, fine. Enforcement profile reaches 60 points.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, we failed. That's not good.
Understood. Aye, aye, sir.
I'll see if I can do that.
Roger.
Well, metal soil filtration is actually a really good technology.
Yes, sir.
Combat armor, I think, would be the next thing that I would want. We can just develop a flat gun.
Copy that.
I don't think it would be very useful, but whatever. At least then I'm not totally defenseless against air if the AI uses air. This town here rioted and I didn't have enough units in it to actually prevent the riot from doing damage. I can raise the necessary MG regiment here. Yeah, so I can only raise 61% of this, but what I can do then is just transfer units into it. go. Perfect fit. Now it's full strength. And it's the correct type, i.e. they're all machine guns. So now this unit is the correct organization. There won't be a penalty. I could also use my my anti-unrest card here, but I did that before just to take some of the edge off. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, and then we'll check the victory report. Look at him go. Look at him go. Go, go, go. $111. Jesus. How many units has he got sitting on his town? A lot. I don't think we have a hope in hell. I don't think there's anything I can do, because he consumed those two major regimes really early. He's grown so fast, and without the logistics system holding him back, he can just fight me hard here on my front line. This minor faction is about to die. I did all the work, and he's gonna get all the reward. Unknown regime. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I know what I promised. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's got laser infantry already. %62% field tested laser infantry. That's That's mega bad news. Battle dress is like over here. Tier 4 technology. Laser rifles are down here as well. Tier 4 technology. And I am barely out of Tier 2 technology. Literally just now getting combat armor. I think if he declares war on me, it's done. And I don't see why he wouldn't. I don't think the enemy is just gonna sit there and let me develop. Wow, that's gross. So this over here, I'm not sure if we should carry on with this campaign because this is actually a foregone conclusion. As soon as he declares war on me, he should be able to just steamroller his way through my low-tech units. And because the AI does not have to worry about logistics, it's not like they're going to overextend or anything, and I can be tricky and beat them by better mastery of the supply system. That's not going to happen. The way the supply system works with the AI is like his capital is down here. If I surrounded his capital with units, if I could somehow sneak units down there and surround his capital, all of his units would die. They would all be cut off immediately. The way the AI works is black and white. Either they're connected to their city and then they have full supply, or they're not connected to their city and they have zero supply. But what that means is, for you as a human player, it's basically impossible, because you can lose supply fractionally. So say I had a group of recon cars here, and I decided to rush them down there to attempt that. You know, here, they're probably already like on 90% supply, and then by the time they get here, they're probably already on 70 or 50 or whatever. Even though I have a link, even though they're making a link back to my capital, it's not like they're keeping full supply until that link gets severed. They're actually losing supply even though they have a link back home. So by the time you get here, you'd probably be totally out of supply despite having a link to your capital, and you would be unable to do it. Whereas with the AI, if they did a similar push, they would have 100% supply here, and 100% supply here, and 100% supply here, and 100% supply here until you cut them off. And then they would have zero. But I don't feel bad, because had this not been a Nemesis game, and had this Nemesis not gotten a good position to kill one of the other majors immediately, it was Friedland they took very, very early on, then I'd be in a great position, because the other major regime, the one that's playing fairly over in the corner here, is actually doing worse than me in every way. So I was not behind the pace for an extreme difficulty game. I was just behind the pace of this guy.
Aye, aye, sir.
I guess you really need to be in a position where you can just
Understood.
strangle him in the crib
Aye, aye, sir.
early.
Copy that.
Okay, well that's it for now. We'll see what happens anyway. I'll play a few more episodes, but I think what's going to happen now is he's going to declare on me, and I'm just going to get crushed. And to be honest, he's actually so close to just winning on points. There is no way for me to stop it. He now actually has the gap he needs. He just has to hit 50. Because no one can keep up with him. And that's unfortunate. But pushing here and taking this town and taking a bit of land here will delay the inevitable. The only thing is that expanding this way is actually pushing me towards the major regime that's playing fairly over here. Unfortunately, it does not look like the major regime that's playing fairly is from here. Look, it's like they're not quite touching. I don't think that they're sharing a border just yet. It could certainly take some of the pain, some of the pressure off if they were attacking on the other side. But technologically, they're probably in the same position as me.
Copy that. Copy that.
Nice.
Copy that.
Hey, 3 successes, sweet. Alright, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.